Okay, let's talk about energy. And I don't just mean the get up and go physical kind. I'm talking about that deep down mental and emotional fuel you absolutely need to navigate your life. In this explainer, we're going to unpack some really powerful wisdom from Maha Habash on how to stop that constant drain by letting go of three huge responsibilities that, honestly, were never yours to carry in the first place. I mean, really think about that for a second. Do you ever get to the end of the day and just feel completely spent, even if you haven't done much physically? So often, that feeling comes from carrying these invisible weights, these emotional burdens we pick up that just don't belong to us. Well, today, we're going to learn how to finally put them down. All right, let's dive right into the first one because, oh man, this is a trap that is so incredibly easy to fall into. You see the potential in someone you care about and you think, I can fix this. You think it's your job to change them. But that very thought, that's where your energy just starts to leak away. It really, really is. Pouring all of your focus, your time, and your emotional energy into trying to mold another person into who you think they should be, it's just a recipe for burnout. It's a battle you simply can't win, and it leaves you feeling frustrated and completely depleted. And the craziest part, they might not even change at all. Now, this is what's so powerful because this is where the camera totally flips back around to you. This shows you where your real power lies. See, your responsibility isn't to force them to change. It's to work on yourself, to create a healthy, supportive environment around you. And then, and this is the hardest part, you have to respect their journey enough to give them the space to choose their own path on their own time. Okay, so let's move on to number two. This one is all about how we relate to our past. And this requires a really important distinction, a shift in how you think that can be, and I mean this, absolutely life-changing. And here it is, laid out perfectly. Just let this sink in for a moment. You are not responsible for what happened to you. You didn't choose the things that might have caused you pain. That is not your fault. It is not your burden of blame to carry. But your power, your focus, your responsibility today, that lies in your healing. That journey is yours to own. So, we've talked about our relationships with other people and our relationship with our past. This last point brings us right into the future, specifically how we deal with the results of all our hard work. You know this feeling, right? We've all been there. You get so caught up in the what ifs that you can barely focus on what you're actually doing right now. That anxiety about the outcome, it's a total saboteur. It steals the energy you need for the work itself. It's kind of like trying to play a sport while staring at the scoreboard the whole time instead of the ball. It just doesn't work. So the key here is to just radically simplify your focus. Really internalize these two steps. Your job, your only job, is to show up and put in your best, most sincere effort. That's it. The final result, what happens after that, that part isn't actually yours to control. And the second you truly accept that, you set yourself free. And wow, this timeless piece of wisdom just captures that whole idea so perfectly. It basically confirms that what truly belongs to you, the thing that has real value, is your striving, your effort. That's what's seen, that's what has worth. The focus shifts completely away from the prize and onto the process itself. Okay, so let's pull all three of these ideas together. Because when you make a conscious choice to drop these heavy, misplaced responsibilities, something pretty amazing happens to your own personal energy reserves. So, to wrap it all up, the path to a more focused, energized life isn't about adding more to your plate. It's actually about subtraction. It's about letting go of trying to control other people, letting go of carrying the blame for your past, and letting go of stressing out over a future you can't possibly dictate. And let's be absolutely crystal clear about something. This is not about being passive. This is not about giving up. This is an active, powerful, and strategic decision. It's you deciding to invest your most valuable asset, your energy, where it will actually make a difference in your own growth, your own healing, and your own sincere effort. So, this final question, it's not just something to think about. It's a call to action. Now that you know how to reclaim all this energy that's been leaking out, what are you going to build with it? Where will you choose to invest your focus and your energy, starting right now?